Hey guys, I'm here to do a review of Fairy Tail chapter 313. Now, what happens in this chapter, it seems like despite the tournament, the last day of the tournament is finally come to an end. All the participants in this tournament, in this fight now, at least has one opponent to go up against, except for, Juro, Sting, and Leon. I'm gonna get to that later. So basically what happens is, in this chapter, is that in the beginning we get future Lucy falling out to the ground, passing out. I guess she's kind of weak or sort of depressed or whatever is wrong with future Lucy. Then we get Princess J, and I don't know exactly who that dude is to her. I think it's the king, and the king she's explaining that whoever wins the tournament is whatever she chooses or thinks about to open up the Eclipse project or the plan to go back and open it up. and she's not gonna be able to do it alone. She needs help with it, obviously, and Arcados have something to do with that. He's gonna be involved with that too. And pretty much after that, we skip to Minerva, Kugura, and Urza, their fight. Basically, Minerva smokes both of them. Like I said in my prediction video, that Minerva used Malia as a bargaining chip to make Urza and Kugura fight one another, and that's exactly what ends up happening. Now, what she does is that we see how her teleportation powers work. Minerva's teleportation powers. She can simultaneously switch or instantaneously switch with people without them even knowing. Now I'm guessing she's able to do this without them paying attention, because a lot of times when she's done that magic, her opponents has either been not paying attention or off her guard. Judging for Fairy Tail 300 in chapter 12, when all they did against each other in that one is sneak attacks. So, and after that, we got the Kugura and Urza going on, tension going on. Kugura likes confronting Urza, saying that don't act like Malia, act like Malia's friend. And Kugura, man, I gotta say about that girl, Kugura is a complete, badass. Like, she said, if you don't release my friend, I would slash both of you, something like that. I would slash both of you. And she also says that let go of my if you let go of my friend if you want to live. And now this girl does not play around at all when someone's effing with her friend, and we see that there. That was pretty interesting. And for the very first time at all the manga that I read in Fairy Tail, I don't think no one's ever, a female character, has ever looked at Urza that way, that much disgust and hate against her for some reason, that some unsolved reason, or a solved reason that's yet to be settled yet. And after that we get Lexus Olga's confrontation, and Olga explains that he's a lightning god slayer, and Lexus is like all badass and cool and everything, saying that you might have the power to kill gods, but doesn't mean you can kill fairies too as well. That's pretty badass. I'm very interested to see that fight and how that's going to go down. Lexus is my ultimate absolute favorite character out of the whole series, and I have to say, between the fight between him and Lexus will completely stop Olga. Who cares if he used God mode or whatever. Seriously, Olga is like probably one of the weakest person on Team Sabretooth. F it. F Rufus. Rufus not the. I don't think Rufus is the the weakest because he's the strategist of the team, and I also think he's the weakest. And I'm thinking Oga's the weakest and the most mentally dumb one. And after that, we get Gajel versus Rogue, and how I think that fight is going to go down in the next chapters. That Gajel, we're finally going to see the true results of his training, fighting against Rogue, and he's going to either beat Rogue with his new technique that he learned during his training. Then we get it looks like a Sheila and Juvia, that fight, which isn't really serious or interesting. It looks like that fight's pretty much get trolled. Hopefully Juvia doesn't get trolled. I'm predicting right now Juvia wins this because she pretty much got trolled throughout the whole tournament. And I'm not gonna lie, it's completely on her too. It's kind of annoying, but you know. Then after that, shit. And then after that, pretty much concludes what happens, all things that happen in this chapter. That being said, honestly, give me your thoughts. Who's gonna win against Oga and Lexus? And do you think eventually Lexus will fight Jura, or is there gonna be a twist and Sting's gonna end up interrupting or end up fighting Jura and taking him out? That's my honestly got twist. That's my inconceivable twist. That's why I'm thinking of all possibilities here, but I ultimately think that Sting will end up fighting Leon, and he would end up destroying Leon with his newfound power, probably end up almost killing him or injure him severely. And what do you think about the fight, about this chapter as a whole? Was it good? Was it satisfying to you? Did you like what happened? What's going on? Did you like the confrontation between Lexus, Oga? Do you think eventually that Kugura and Urza would team up and fight Minerva 2-on-1? I'm kind of hope that would happen. And also, who do you think is gonna win the tournament? Because we know the obvious choice is Fairy Tail, because you know they deserve it, being hired natives for 7 years, and they're the main focus and the main team of the whole series. But with all the things going on with the Eclipse plans and everything, I'm thinking there might be a twist or surprise or impossible outcome. I'm thinking, you know, the worst possible outcome that I think Mermaid Hill might end up winning the tournament for some lucky ass reason, because I'm thinking they will win because of Malia, because somewhere Minerva teleported somewhere and they're gonna win it. She's gonna end up winning it somehow, someway, because she teleported somewhere and she can't be found. Honestly, God, I want Fairy Tail to win. They should be the #1 guild. This is a story about the #1 guild, the strongest guild in the whole Magic universe, in the whole Flore. And that's it, guys, for my review. Hope you like this and subscribe, and peace out.